Hey guys, if you guys would like to see how Halo hair go from this to this, then keep watching. Alright, so let's begin. So I'll be using the Melanin Twist Elongating Style Cream and the Melanin Multi-Use Pure Oil Blend. So I'll be using these two products to moisturize her hair before I redo her braids. So these two products is what I use on a daily basis to keep her hair moisturized. So I'll be applying some of the oil to the palm of my hand, massaging it through her scalp, as well as applying some oil directly on her scalp, and then making sure all of her strand is coated with the oil by massaging it throughout her hair. And then after I apply the oil, I apply some of the Twist Elongating Style Cream, and then massaging that all throughout her hair, making sure everything is evenly coated. And that's what I do on a daily basis. And if her braid needs to refresh, I usually refresh her braids every maybe 3 days. And I do not use a comb. I only use a comb on wash day, so I'm going to be using my fingertips. So most of the braids are loose, so I'll be just undoing them and redoing the twist and then the braids in the back as well. For the most part, she does good when it's time to do her hair. But of course, you can't expect a baby to keep still, especially when they're curious about what's going on behind them, what's going on in front of them, what's going on all around them, and they're touching everything. So you just have to go with the flow. When your baby moves, you move. Your back is going to hurt you a little bit, but you just got to suffer for the 15 minutes while you refresh your baby's hair. And I'm just showing you what her style was. I keep her side pretty simple. That way it's easy to redo. It's easy to undo when it's time to wash. So I do it in big box braids to the back and then twist in front. She wanted to nurse. She acting like she didn't just have any, but you guys make sure you tell Halo, keep still when it's time to do your hair. Halo, keep still when it's time to do your hair. And you may not get to finish which braid you start on. So when they move, just move on to the next braid, which one is easier for you to access. So if they turn their head to the left, you do the braid on the right, vice versa. Just to make sure when they move, you don't try to turn them back around. You move when they move. When they move, you go to the braid that you can access. So I nursed her for a little bit and now she's playing with her toy. So I was able to at least get one twist done in the front. So I picked her up for a little bit just so I can get that last twist undo to the top. And then I'm going to turn on, usually I leave this for last resort because I know she will keep still, but only for a short amount of time. So I turned on her favorite TV show, Dave and Ava, and I was able to do the remainder of her hair. And just take your time when you're loosening out the braids. You want to make sure you don't cause any stress to the scalp. Make sure you don't cause unnecessary breakage to your baby's hair. Their hair is very delicate. Their scalp is very sensitive. So you want to make sure you take your time and don't apply any unnecessary tension to their hair. This is why I do her braids big, just so I spend less time in her hair. Of course, the older she get, you can go more fancy with your style, but just make sure you just keep your baby's hair simple. You want to spend less time in their hair. And all this took me about 15 minutes, and that's including breastfeeding, stopping. So this style took me about 15 minutes to do. So right now I'm just trying to make sure the part was straight in the back, because I did end up loosening out the two of them. So I'm just making sure the part is straight, just so it can look a little decent. She's still tired, like she had a 9 to 5. She kept me up late last night. I know what was wrong with her. She was up like around 2 o'clock this morning, wanted to play. But hey, we just gotta go. When the baby's up, we just gotta play with them, keep them entertained, keep them happy. So we're almost finished with this style, so I'm gonna undo the second to last braid, taking my time, making sure not to cause any unnecessary tension, any tugging and irritation to the scalp. I'm gonna redo the braid, and then we're almost finished. I braided this one a little bit too far to the end. I should have stopped like right there and then let the ends curl up. So that's why this one sticked up a little bit in the air. But that's okay. So we're down to the last braid. We're almost finished. She did good for the most part. As soon as her show was on, that's what she's paying attention to when she's turning to her side. But she did good. Doing her hair is not a hassle. I hope she stays this way when she gets older. We'll see. You guys will see as well. So I'm just applying an accessory to her hair, just the front of the twist, just the finishing touch. Once again, I do not let her sleep in this accessory or leave them on for any extensive amount of time. The most time maybe an hour max. But this is the finished result. So this is the finished result. This is how the back of her hair turned out. Her parts are not even, but it's okay. She's a baby. She still looks cute. The hairstyle is still in good condition. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.